The optimistic attract opportunities because they signal possibility. The pessimistic repel them because they forecast failure before the game begins. You cannot soar with eagles while feeding with crows. Detach from chronic complainers. Guard your mental ecosystem as fiercely as your portfolio. You are not heartless for protecting your energy. You are strategic. Remember, association is destiny. Law 11. Learn to keep people dependent on you. Dependence is the architecture of power. When people cannot function without your input, your presence, your insight, you control the tempo. This is not manipulation. It is structure. And the powerful do not enslave others. They design ecosystems where they are indispensable. In the world of finance, this is how empires are built. Think of Warren Buffett. Thousands depend on his insight, his decisions, his reputation. Dependence becomes gravity. Everything revolves around it. Fuo. You must create value so central that removal of your presence creates imbalance. That is when you cease chasing opportunity. Opportunity begins chasing you. In personal relationships, in business, in leadership. Create mutual benefit, but always maintain leverage. To give everything freely is to surrender your anchor. Independence is freedom. Indispensability is power. Law 12. Use selective honesty and generosity to disarm your victim. Honesty is not the opposite of strategy. In power, sincerity is a tool. When used selectively, it lowers defenses and builds credibility. In a world of deceit, one genuine gesture is worth 1,000 manipulations, but it must be intentional. The truth, strategically timed, can open doors that deception would keep closed. A wise investor reveals just enough transparency to build trust, but never the whole map. In negotiation, a well-placed concession disarms suspicion. In leadership, an act of generosity wins loyalty far more effectively than commands. This law is the art of rhythm. Give, then take. Reveal, then conceal. The balance creates magnetism. Remember, generosity that costs you nothing is charity. Generosity that gains you loyalty is investment. In financial power, small acts of honesty can yield massive returns, provided they are calibrated with purpose. Law 13. When asking for help, appeal to people's self-interest, never to their mercy. The world is moved not by guilt, but by gain. Most people make the mistake of appealing to kindness or morality. Yet the powerful understand. Everyone acts in their own interest. When you need assistance, frame your request in terms of what the other person stands to gain, not what you stand to lose. If you want an investor, show them how their wealth multiplies. If you want loyalty, demonstrate how it secures their future. Even friendship deepens when both parties grow from it.